I said earlier, like in this current dispensation, this current economy that we have, if you really want to maximize your profit as a business owner, you should be leveraging on sea shipping. Sea shipping is the cheapest means of shipping your goods, like of shipping your goods from China to anywhere, whether you're shipping to Ghana, you're shipping to Cameroon, you're shipping to anywhere in the world. Sea shipping is the cheapest means to ship your goods. And more specifically for Nigerians, as we all know that there is a lot of competition in this, like there's a lot of competition in our market, and the strive to be to be competitive, to still be able to maintain the range, because a lot of people do not have enough buying power. That is true. And as a business owner, you still want to be competitive, like you still want your price to be competitive, so that it's still going to be around a good range and you still want to make good profit. So sea shipping is your best bet. Like, so I get this question a lot: when should I be considering sea shipping as a business owner? No specific metrics to say, okay, when you're doing this you use sea shipping, when you're doing that you use sea ship, you use air shipping. So here are some few things to consider before deciding whether you want to use sea shipping or you want to use air shipping. Number one is the time. Sea shipping is cheap, but the duration is 2 to 3 months. It takes 2 to 3 months for you to ship your goods from China to Nigeria. Please, I'm going to be talking specifically about Nigeria because majority of the people on this group are Nigerians. So I'm just going to be talking specifically to Nigeria. Please just interpret it in the context of your own country. So as I was saying, shipping through sea takes time. So these are some of the things to consider when you're buying from China, like when you want to ship using sea shipping. Do you have enough time? If the goods is urgent, you may not be able to use sea shipping. So if it is not something that is urgent, okay, maybe it is for business, okay, let's say for instance now we are in September and you're planning to buy stuff that you want to sell in December, the best way to ship them is use sea, because yes, you still have enough time. So that is number one, consider the time. Number two, consider your costs. You see, if what you're buying, like if what you're shipping is not heavy, like it is very light, and you're not planning to ship it in bulk, then let's assume you want to buy jewelry of like maybe 3 kg. You know that for you to get a jewelry of 3 kg, that's a lot, like it's a lot of jewelry, because jewelry is not heavy. If what you're shipping is not heavy, you may not be needing sea shipping, because um as far as it is not heavy, that means you're not going to be paying much for air shipping, because air shipping is determined by the weight of what you're buying. So if what you're buying is not necessarily heavy, and when I say heavy, I don't mean 20 kg, I mean like compared to the price you're going to be selling it in Nigeria, and somebody that is selling jewelry, I don't see any point why you should be using sea shipping, except of course you're buying in bulk, like you're buying a lot and you have enough time. So consider the cost of shipping. If it is not that much, you can just opt for air shipping. But if what you're shipping, like after checking the weight of your goods, it is going to after checking the weight of your goods, if what you're shipping is going to cost you more than your the product price, you may want to consider using sea shipping instead. Guys, another thing you should be considering is how much this product is sold in your country. See, there are some products that you have no business using air shipping when you're buying them, because of the price they are being sold in your country. See, if you're selling anything kitchen equipment, see, most of those goods, by the time you use air shipping to bring in those goods, you yourself, you cannot even call the price, because when you compare it to the price it is being sold in the market, nobody will be willing to buy it at that price. So let's say for instance you want to buy blender. I'm going to be leaving like a picture of this blender on the screen. This blender is 3 kg plus, yes. And if you're shipping it using it, that is about 21,000 naira. But then selling this blender in Nigeria, I've seen people sell this same blender for 23,000 naira. So imagine you're buying a blender that is being sold for 23,000 naira, and you're paying 21,000 naira to ship that blender. That is aside your cost of buying it, your procurement fee or local shipping fee, just the shipping fee, 21,000 naira. How do you intend to sell that kind of product in a market where that same product is sold for 23,000 naira? So these are some of the things to consider before you saying, okay, I want to use air shipping or I want to use sea shipping. I've seen a lot of people make this mistake. Yes, because I'm an importation coach. I coach a lot of people and I'm also a content creator. I see a lot of people come to like complain. That is why I'm even holding this class in this first place. A lot of people complaining that after buying things, at the end of the day, they could not sell because of the price and all. See, importation is a business of calculation, and I'm going to be doing like we're after this video, the next video is going to be for calculation. So please brace up. If you're not a mathematics student, just don't worry, watch it over and over again and you're going to get it. So guys, with that being said, let's go right into the next thing.